All right, so welcome to our next video. This one's on contract keys. Previously, we were talking about choices and how to exercise them on a template, or actually how to exercise them on a contract. But today we're going to talk about contract keys, which is basically once you have a contract out there, how do you make sure that you're talking to the right contract and you don't lose track of it? So it's actually fairly simple. There's two expressions that you would add to your template in order to identify contracts by keys. And these would be unique stable references, as the document over here says, that won't change even if the contract itself, gets consumed and changes due to different types of updates, which we'll talk about in another video. But essentially, contract keys are optional, but if you need them, you can use them much the same way that you would use primary keys if you're looking up data on a SQL database. So you have two keywords that you would use to specify: key, which is the actual field that specifies the contract key. So it can be any expression of the contract arguments that doesn't contain the contract ID. And it also has to include maintainer. And maintainers are essentially parties on the ledger that basically guarantee that and help enforce that these keys remain unique. So maintainers essentially are going to be ensuring that the contract itself stays unique, and that's essentially what contract keys are. They're essentially just primary keys, except they're used on the Daml ledger instead of on a SQL database. And yeah, so that's a brief explanation of contract keys. If you want to know more about them or understand them more in depth, you can always go to docs.daml.com. Thank you, and look forward to the next video.